those specific policies. I've got a bunch of
Exactly.
questions on Bidenomics specifics for you, but I want to make sure to get some in here. You and I have always talked about workers. I mean, it's one of the reasons you've long worked with President Biden because of that concern you both share about workers and about unions. Tell me how you assess the current situation. How much power do workers have in the current economy? Is it enough? Is it too much? What would you say?
I would say that workers in the current economy have significant bargaining clout that they would not have if the unemployment rate were higher than it is. The fact that we've been at something sort of approaching full employment. I think people can quibble about some of those numbers, but we've been in an area where essentially employers have had to bid up wage offers, employees to get and keep the workers they need, where workers can upgrade their job. They say, yeah, this job isn't the quality I'm looking for. I'm going to get a better one. That just doesn't happen in an economy with a lot of slack. And again, if you go back to early speeches by President Biden, and of course, when he was vice president, we worked together, this is an insight that he has long had. So I think the tight job market is helping a lot in that regard. By the way, Chair Powell has said very similar. A This is a well understood phenomenon. Um, I think the one way you're beginning to see that is that as inflation has come down, real wages they've slowed somewhat as the job market has softened. I heard in a clip that you played earlier for me that labor demand and supply becoming a little better aligned. That has a lot to do with the improvement in the supply side of the economy. Another benefit, by the way, of tight labor markets is you pull more people in from the sidelines, and we have working age labor participation rates that are hitting historical highs, especially for women, and are a 20-year high overall. Put all of that together, and you have a situation where workers are getting a larger slice of the pie. And another way to talk about that in almost very straightforward terms is to point out real wage gains. Over the past year, wages are up 1.2% for private workers. They're up 1.6% for middle wage workers. So they're up more for people at the middle and the bottom than they are for people at the top. And that is, I think, a good sign that the correct answer to your question is yes. Workers, particularly middle and lower wage workers, have more bargaining clout, and that's helpful.